Moving into the psychic phase, this should be pretty straightforward and simple. Some models are noted as being a psyker on their datasheet. Psykers can manifest their otherworldly abilities and attempt to deny enemy sorcerers. The powers a psyker knows and the number of powers they can attempt to manifest or deny each psychic phase are detailed on their individual datasheets. A psyker can attempt to manifest a psychic power they know by taking a psychic test. To do so, roll 2d6. If the total is equal to or greater than that power's warp charge value, the power is successfully manifested. A psyker cannot attempt to manifest the same psychic power more than once in a turn. So let's say you have a psychic power that has a warp charge value of 6. You would take 2d6 or 2 dice and roll them and hope that you get a result of 6 or higher for this specific psychic power. In this case we do, so the psychic power is successfully manifested, and then you would resolve its effects. However, if you roll a double 1 or a double 6 when taking a psychic test, the psyker immediately suffers perils of the warp. The psyker suffers D3 mortal wounds as the forces of the demon-haunted warp claw at their mind. If the psyker is slain by perils of the warp, the power they were attempting to manifest automatically fails, and each unit within 6 inches immediately suffers D3 mortal wounds, as the psyker is dragged into the warp or else detonates in a burst of empiric feedback. However, we do need to note that as long as the psyker is not killed, a double 6 will still pass when attempting to manifest the psychic power. So if you roll double 6 and you aren't killed, the psychic power will still go off and you will still get to resolve the effects. Obviously, a double 1 will mean that you automatically fail because there are no psychic powers out there with a warp charge value of 2. The lowest that I've seen is 5. So you will always need at least a 5 between the 2 dice in order to get off your psychic power. One thing to note, however, if you are playing against an opponent who also has psykers in their army, a psyker can attempt to resist a psychic power that has been manifested by an enemy model within 24 inches by taking a Deny the Witch test. This takes place immediately, even though it is not your turn. To do so, roll 2d6. If the total is greater than the result of the psychic test that manifested the power, it has been resisted and its effects are ignored. Only one attempt to deny each successfully manifested psychic power can be made each turn, regardless of the number of psykers you have within 24 inches of the enemy model manifesting the psychic power. So if we take the previous psychic power that we used as an example, with a warp charge value of 6, which was successfully passed on a 6, this Demon Prince could decide it wants to attempt to deny the witch. Once again, rolling 2 dice, but this time looking for a 7 or higher because the blue Demon Prince successfully manifested on a 6, and the green Demon Prince failed by rolling a 5. So he failed to deny the witch, which means that the blue Demon Prince's psychic power will successfully go off, and its effects will be applied. Also, as mentioned in the rules, only one attempt to deny the witch per psychic power can be attempted, which means even though there are 2 green Demon Princes over here, both of which are within 24 inches of the blue Demon Prince, only one Deny the Witch test can be attempted. So one of them can attempt to deny the witch, the other one just has to sit there, even if the Deny the Witch test fails. Finally, there are many armies within the Warhammer 40k game that don't have any psykers available to them, and so either your army or your opponent's army, or even both of your armies, might skip the psychic phase altogether every single turn. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.